What's up, friends? How you all doing? Hope you are doing well. My name is Jesse Hughes, and I'm happy that you have taken out of your schedule your time to look at a video. Hopefully, I can say something that will shed light upon the pandemic, shed light upon the things that are going on in today's society. I'm sitting here and I'm thinking about the things that are going on as it pertains to the previous administration and the administration now. I'm looking at it and watching the news constantly, not being in fear of the things that are going on, but watching the news of the things that are going on in our society. And I'm looking at how there's a spike now in gun violence, how there's a spike in the mass shooting, how there's a spike in people getting weapons easily and being targeted in communities that are honest communities or hardworking communities or communities of a certain particular type of people. And I'm looking at it over the previous administration and this administration, how there has been a spike as far as gun violence, as far as people are being able to get weapons, people are getting weapons easily, and people are doing a lot of horrific things as it pertains to shooting, as it pertains to killing. And I'm sitting here thinking, that we really, as citizens, we as Americans, we as people, has to, legislate, have to get behind people with stricter gun laws, because there, like I said, there's so much going on for it, the mass shootings and the mass killings. No community is safe now. There was a time when a certain type of community was safe because it wasn't in that type of community, but now the communities that were safe are now unsafe anymore. And I'm looking at it and understanding that legislation, I'm looking at it where the House, what the represent the people that pass the laws have to do more as far as stricter gun laws, because like I said, a person can go into a grocery store, a person can go outside of a church, a person can go anywhere now in schools and shoot up the school, shoot up the church, shoot up the grocery stores, and really there's accountability, but certain people are judged with a harder, a stiffer hand, a stiffer penalty than others. And we see that as it pertains to the things that happened in Kenosha, Wisconsin, how there was a slap on the wrist, and if some other communities that would not have been a slap on the wrist. But I'm looking at it and saying that we have to do as when I say we, I mean legislation, I mean the people that are in Capitol Hill has to do more with stricter gun laws, how people could get young teenagers could get weapons now and shoot up the place. How people can get weapons now that may have been convicted felons. They're easy to get weapons now, even if they don't get them as it pertains to buying them legally. They can get them illegally. They can, make weapons. They have YouTube channels now where people are making weapons easily, and that has to be done away with. All of the easy access to weapons, all of the easy access to you know, AR-15s and 9mm and all these semi-automatic weapons that kids, that people are using to cause fear, cause harm, cause death to people as far as the mass shooting. We have to have stricter gun laws. And what I mean by we, like I said, I'm talking about the people that are passing the laws. And not only that, we're looking at it in this day and time how like 28 states now has passed the law where you don't have to have a concealed carry. Now you could be anybody off the street and you can have your weapon concealed. Now it's not against the law. And that's a great tragedy right there, because you could be standing beside someone that you don't know is packing, and now because they're passed the law where you don't have to have a concealed carry anymore, they could be right beside you with a weapon. They could be right beside you with 9mm or AR-15, and it was not against the law for them to do it anymore. But we have to get stricter as it pertains to gun laws, as it pertains to the penalties of guns, because like I said, people are doing some crazy things that pertains to weapons, that pertains to gun, and we were always in the church said that it would never happen to the church, it would never happen to me because God has protected me. But now in this day and time, We need stricter gun laws that pertains to the penalty of people that are carrying weapons and doing mass shooting and people that are hurting. We need to have stricter laws that pertains to that. But we also need God. We also need God, because God honestly is not going to protect us all the time when we are sitting back and saying, well, we're not going to pass this law, we're not going to stand beside this law, where people are, are being penalized for stricter gun laws. So we have to combine God with stricter gun law. We have to combine God with, let this happen to that person because he had a mass shooting or he killed up a bunch of people. So we have to have both on. We have to have God and we have to have the stricter gun laws, because we can't sit back in the church anymore and say, well, this is outside of the church. But nowadays it is coming into the church, where people are coming into the church. People are outside of the church shooting and killing. And I'm not here to make anyone fearful of the things that are going on, but we have to do better as far as passing gun laws. We have to do better as far as legislating gun penalties and everything, because we have to protect not only ourselves, but we have to protect the community, we have to protect the schools, the churches, we have to protect our families and kids. So let's stand behind the laws where people are penalized more harshly when it comes to mass shooting, when it comes to killing, when it comes to the gun laws, because really our family is being jeopardized, our family is being in state, our family is being in fear of those things, of the shootings, of the killings. So let's stand behind the gun laws, the stricter gun laws, and not only let's stand behind the stricter gun laws, let's get God in the picture, because when God is in the picture and the stricter gun laws, then we can prosper as a community as far as safety, as far as taking care and providing for our family and making sure they're safe. So if I said anything today or tonight when you're watching this video, just like, subscribe, just give me a comment, give me a thumbs up, say, Jesse, I will stand behind stricter gun laws. And not only I will stand behind stricter gun laws, but I will stand behind getting God in the picture also. So if I said anything that you enjoyed, just like I said, subscribe to my channel and I will give you more content. So until this time next time, I want to say God bless you, and God bless you.